My brothers and sisters, haram can never equal happiness, ever. Even if my eyes are showing me something else. Impossible. Impossible. Allah Azza wa Jal has made it crystal clear that haram can never equal success, can never equal happiness. So no matter what your eyes show you, no matter what your ears are telling you, no matter how tangible this so-called success you're seeing that is coming through the doors of haram, if it contradicts what Allah says, what do you do? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says in the Quran, Allah says in the Quran, this is Quran now. These aren't the weed interpretation of some weed sheikh that understood the deen, weed. No. Straight ayat from Allah. Allah says in Surah Taha, this is the principle of life. Young and old, mother, father, young man, young sister, whatever. This is the principle of life. If you ever in your life have to trust someone, then you trust Allah and Allah alone. Because Allah Azza wa Jal is always truthful with His words, and Allah Azza wa Jal always keeps His promises. Allah never breaks His word. Ever. Impossible. Hasha lillah, it's unbefitting. Every human being on earth can buckle and break. But Allah Azza wa Jal is the... When Allah speaks, my brother, Allah is the absolute truth. Allah says in the Quran, وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي, whosoever stays away from my deen, whosoever stays away from my remembrance, whosoever indulges in haram. This is Allah, not me. Allah is saying, وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي, whoever stays away from my deen. And wallahi, in the Arabic, the English doesn't do it justice. The word a'rad, how do you translate it? It's riddled with arrogance. You know, it's like you're presented with something. A'rad, it's like he shunned it. He rejected, he shunned, he rejected, and he was too good for it. Brother, come to Jum'ah prayer. Come on, man, who wants to do that? Brother, come to this talk. Come to the masjid. Come to do good. Come to do halal. Come. Waman a'rad. Yani it was presented to him. The opportunity was there for you. But you thought that you knew better. You had other commitments. You had other priorities. Allah was calling, but you were occupied with something else. Allah says, وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي, whosoever stays away from my deen and my remembrance, this is the formula. فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكَ. Allah is saying, not maybe, not there's a good chance, not possibly. Allah says, فَإِنَّ لَهُ, and in Arabic you can't affirm something any more. Allah says, most certainly, most definitely, for this person, فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكَ, for him is a miserable, wretched life. That's the formula. That's the formula. وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي, whoever shuns and turns away, he's too busy for deen. Now you can put whatever excuses you want to, whatever, bro, that's your problem. وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي, Allah is saying, فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكَ, for him is definitely a miserable, wretched life. So you can Snapchat all you want, and you can put on social media how amazing your life is all you want. If you're in haram, you're miserable. Not because I said so, because Allah said. And never lies. So you can smile at me with your porcelain teeth and try to act like you're living it up. But so long as it's coming through the door of haram, you're miserable. Now you may not know you're miserable, that's a different matter. But as a Muslim, as a choice of life, what do I choose for myself? And so many of us, we fall. Brother, look at this guy, man. This guy's doing haram. This guy's doing 1, 2, 3, 4. And look at his life. Look where he's at. Look where he's dining at. Look what he's wearing. Look how he's dressed. Look. And it's all smiles. Now your brain's having problems because your eyes and your ears are showing you one thing, and Allah and His Prophet are telling me something else. What do you choose now? What do you choose? This is how, as a Muslim, don't ever allow for your faith to ever be shaken. The whole world can come together. Wallah, the whole world and all of society and everything that's in it. You can come and try to convince me one thing. If Allah says the other, you go with the other, even if my eyes are showing me something else. This is Iman, and this is believing in